Filming our security cameras.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you don't linger on security for too long as well, all right? See, that's a little bit shady.
Sit up now.
Welcome back to the channel, viewers. Today, the 21st of December 2022, I was on my way to Westfield Shopping Centre in Shepherd Bush. I was about to get you guys some lovely videos, but suddenly, as I leave the train station, take a left turn, this security guy, the one on the screen, I was setting up the camera with my tripod on the ground. He just steps up behind me aggressively, telling me to turn my camera off, starts shouting, getting really aggressive. He said I can't do any recording there. I don't have a right to do recording in public space. So I requested the police. He didn't call the police, he called his manager, and I don't know if the other guy is a supervisor. However, when the guys came there, I tried to explain to them what took place. This guy wasn't happy. He was really going on as if he owned the shopping center. I wasn't even in the shopping center. I was on the way to the shopping center, and he was telling me that I can't video and I need his consent before I can video. He threatened to take my camera off me. Anyway, I didn't get the beginning of the video, so I'll just let you see the rest of the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Now listen to what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I'm listening to him. I have no beef with him because he's not been rude or disrespectful to me.
Will you let me explain?
Yeah.
And the officers will challenge it. They will speak to engage with people.
Yeah.
Now, if he hasn't come to you correctly,
yeah,
I appreciate what you're saying. Yeah, is that there's a way to approach people, a way to respect.
Of course.
And I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. However, what I'm trying to say is that people will be challenged, especially at this period of year. Yeah, because it's something that we get trained on. We have to look at.
Can I say something now?
And it's for everyone's safety, including yourselves.
Yeah, I know. I'm not an idiot. So I'm not saying you are. No, but I'm just telling you the way he approached me as if I am ignorant, and I am telling him that I know that I can record here.
Yeah.
Because what he doesn't understand is that when he honestly, I don't like confrontation. I could have easily walked away with it. But it's the way he went about it. He think he have a right to just come and tell me to turn off the camera, even though at the time I wasn't recording. If he said to me that there is a sign there that say no recording and it is private property,
yes,
I would abide. But it's not. There's no sign nowhere that said I can't record out here. If I go inside the building, I know for a fact that there will be some sign inside here that tell me that I can't.
There are, yes.
You know.
But this is the reason why people will approach us. One, we get a lot of this where we're called to people filming.
Yeah.
By concerned citizens, and they call it into our control room, right? Then the control room deploys us. Can you engage with space safety? Yeah. So, for instance, if you was out with a young family,
yeah,
and someone was filming and you felt like they were filming you and it made you, for argument's sake, it made you feel uncomfortable. Someone you might highlight it to us and we would go we'd go and engage with such person.
But we can't police our feelings. That's
I'm
the
not,
thing.
but I've come to you respectfully.
No, you not.
I understand.
You not, but he was, because what he doesn't understand is that no one that is walking here have any rights to privacy while they're walking here. Because there is cameras everywhere. So we got video hundreds of times like for the day. So even these people then, if they don't want to be on the on a camera, they can't walk around. For argument's sake, if the BBC was right here, he couldn't tell them to turn off the camera because they have a right to do it. What I'm doing, it's matter of public interest. This will be, I was going to video it for social media to show what the place is like in Christmas. This is a matter of public interest. He have no right to tell me to turn off it. He should have asked me first, what am I doing? He should have approached me and asked me and what my recording is for. But I don't like the idea that he thinks that he has some control over me as a citizen.
Yeah.
That is
No,
completely
I
wrong,
understand.
man.
I totally agree
You know,
with what
and
you're
like I
saying.
said, I have no problem with either of you guys because
No,
you
no.
did not approach me in an
Because
aggressive.
once, exactly, and you've explained to us what it's for, right? So you know it's quite innocent. If it's just for public and seeing what Westfield looks
Yeah,
like.
it is.
at
I won't go
Christmas
in there
period, it's
because
fine.
I do
But
know that.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is that this is, obviously you can see this is quite a busy passing through area, yeah, through passage, okay, and i.e. there's train station, etc. that leads to Westfield. So anyone realistically seen, even we moved people on with a tripod today, etc. Because they'd have to have a permit for such equipment. Within
No,
Westfield domain.
not
No,
this.
just
This
let me explain.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give you an example. And I'm sure you can appreciate on a major public highway like this, of pedestrians, large crowds coming into Westfields, if someone's walking around filming, yeah, it's also in
people
our
start getting
interest,
nervous.
the rest of the public interest, for us to engage it. Now, I'm not saying the way it was engaged was correct, sir.
But I'm
not
saying you
that.
can ask me what am I doing
Yes.
and why am I doing it?
On that, sir, on that,
You know-
I will have a chat with our officer and I'll make sure from now on he knows
Yeah,
how to approach people.
it can't. The first thing tell you to turn off your camera because it can't show me no sign anywhere out here that say because they can't put any sign anywhere out here that tell you that you can't
On our
record.
doors that lead into
Inside
Westfield,
there.
we've got 'em.
Yes,
But,
because
hold on.
Yeah.
So if you imagine we're the officers that work here, if we see it, we tell you we're the sign essentially,
yeah.
right? But the approach was wrong. I'll give you that.
No,
and
but-
we'll have a chat about that.
No, but I mean, you can't be the one to notify me.
No, we can tell you what you can and can't film.
If you have to abide by the rule as well. So,
Yeah, and that's why we tell you what the rules
but
are.
but in order for that, there have to be signage
But that's
for
what
me
we do.
first.
No, but that's what we do.
No, you
What-
enforce it.
No, we tell you first,
Yeah.
and then we enforce it.
So
We
okay,
politely
so
tell you first.
so where is the signs then to tell me that
Right,
no
what do you need to
videos?
know? What do you want to know? And I'll tell you
That,
everything.
that no filming
Okay,
is
so
allowed
the filming you
outside
are allowed
here.
to do,
Yeah,
any public area,
yeah,
as long as you're not filming an entrance to one of our private areas,
Yeah.
i.e. the back of the house door,
Yeah.
as long as you are not filming our security cameras,
Yeah.
okay? As long as you don't linger on security for too long as well, alright? See, that's a little bit shady. Now, if you were to come up to us one day and go, lads, I'm here on holiday,
Yeah.
can I have a photograph of all you lot? We would quite happily go, come on and let's all have a group photo.
because I was just going to tell you something else that I can go on YouTube right now.
Yeah, I know, and you'll find
and
loads
show
of
you
footage.
loads of
Yeah, we know,
and,
mate, we look at it
and he can't get it to he can't request it from YouTube. He can't.
Mate,
you
we
know.
see all of that footage. But
Right.
the thing is, we have to do a job.
No,
Now,
that's
we
what I
have to
said.
engage. Now,
That's
the
why I
point
said I
is-
don't have a problem with someone asking me.
Yeah, that's why we
What
came
am
to
I
speak to you
doing?
first.
No, you, but he did not.
Okay, but I will
You
sort
know-
it out. I'll sort it out. I'll have a word.
Okay. Yeah, so I have no problem with you guys, like I
No,
said.
we know, mate.
I-
And that's why
I-
we've got no problem with you either.
Yeah, but-
I'm the mall manager, mate. I'm
You
the
know-
guys with him, so I will have a word with him afterwards.
You know-
So,
So you say it's for
YouTube.
public.
Yeah.
One second.
sorry, it's just getting someone chatting to us on that. You said you were in Dorset, so you would have been in Aldershot then?
Yeah.
I live in Aldershot, mate.
You live in Aldershot?
I live in Aldershot,
Is
mate.
it?
I still live there, yeah.
Oh,
My
it's
man
not-
works on the barracks.
So were you in the army then, now you just...
My family was. I was joining parachute regiment.
Oh,
I
parachute.
fractured my
Oh,
spine. Obviously, yeah, parachute regiment just down the road, isn't it?
Yeah, and those guys are at a
yeah.
different level. The parachute.
So that's what I was doing, mate. But I fractured my spine because I do a lot of climbing and stuff.
Oh, well...
I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying.
Anyway, thanks
That's,
very much, yeah?
nice to meet
Take
you,
care of yourself, man, and it's nice, even though we didn't meet in the right way, but...
It happened. It turned
Yeah.
out the right way, didn't
Yeah,
it?
man, thanks. Take care of yourself,
Have a
yeah?
good one, mate.
All
Good
right,
luck.
love. Good, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. That guy rudely interrupted me. However, his manager was much better. I'm sorry I didn't get their face in the camera, but it is what it is. Like, share, and subscribe. I am out.